I was really pleased that this report that was passed covered the issue of illegal logging, because that's a very important part of the relationship not only between China and Africa but also between China and the EU. What we said in the report was that we hoped that China would start to have the relationship with countries that are exporting timber that the EU is developing at the moment, because in the last couple of years we've started to have voluntary partnership agreements under the Forest Law Enforcement, Governance and Trade Agreement. And countries who are signed up to a voluntary partnership agreement undertake not to export any timber that has been illegally logged. So that's a very important first step to ensuring that there is not illegal logging, and that the forests, which are so important for biodiversity and for controlling climate change, that they are not subject to illegal logging. And in the report, what we say is, yes, first of all, we hope that China will start to develop this kind of agreement with timber exporting countries. But we go further than that as well, because the next step from the EU side is to require timber exporting countries who are not signed up to voluntary partnership agreements to stop having exporting illegal timber. And the Commission is looking at the moment, it's been out to consultation on how we can impose that. If we have a ban on illegally produced timber, that would cover timber products as well. So it would break the chain of China receiving illegal timber from Africa, processing it into furniture and then exporting it to Europe. And therefore that is a very, very significant step in preserving forests worldwide. And I was very glad that we have got that wording into our report on the relationship between China and Africa.